back. Today we have a slider workout, which is challenging. These are super fun and super hard at the same time. I have a pair of sliders that came with my Bosu ball. You can get these all over Amazon. If you're at home and you're working in a carpeted space, a pair of paper plates works just as well. And if you're on a hard floor and you have a set of towels, kitchen towels, anything like that, also effective. So are a thick pair of socks. So tons of ways to access this little piece of equipment at home. You can take them anywhere with you. So we're gonna get started. I just ate Chipotle before this, so we'll see if we can get through it. I want you to put your sliders down on the floor, whatever side is slippery for you. You know, if you're working on carpet or hard floor. Let's roll down chin to chest, get a nice little stretch here through the hamstrings. And we're gonna walk it out to a nice high plank position. So when you're sliderizing, I just wanna make sure that you don't overextend too much over those wrists. So belly button up. Let's start a nice slow-paced mountain climber, trying not to pike your hips or do anything funky with those wrists. Just an FYI, we'll be taking lots of breaks, so this is almost like a little bit of a sprint workout. Let's take this double time. In. Nice deep breath. We got a few more counts here. If you can manage, rest whenever you need to, or whenever your wrists tell you to as well. 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down, child's pose. Okay, so we're gonna use these high intensity movements first to warm up, make sure we're opening our shoulders and our wrists in between. Then we're gonna build the intensity from there. Back to that high plank. This time you're gonna cross over. This is where I'm feeling my Chipotle a little bit. If you see a food baby, I just want you to know that that's normal. You know what? People eat food and it makes your belly stick out sometimes. A little faster. So we're not going quite as fast as the regular mountain climbers because I want your hips to be able to twist. 4 more. 4, 3, I lost my slider. 2, 1, knees down. This time we're gonna take the opportunity to stretch the wrists. So tops of the hands down. Remember this from another workout. Peeling those wrists up a little bit. Just shaking them out. If it doesn't feel good to be up on your hands, you have any wrist problems, just do all this on forearms. We'll do a set getting there eventually. Okay, guess what? Surprise, surprise, we're back to high plank. Woo. We're gonna move a little slower here, so get set up. I want you to cross one leg under. Both feet are gonna come in. Both feet out. You're gonna uncross the cross leg. Other side. Cross hold. Pull both feet up. Both feet out. Uncross. Do a little faster. Cross. Pull out. Open. Cross. Pull out. Open. Cross. So we're just moving slowly and fluidly, trying to get those obliques popping. One more each side. Good, keep going. Cross it. Last time, find high plank for me. Cross one more time. We're gonna open to a little side plank. Hold for a second. Shake out that wrist. Come back. Open out. It's a lot of planking, isn't it? Cross it. Other side. Open. Shake that wrist out a little bit. Come down. You guessed it. We're gonna speed that up. Cross, open, down, back. Cross, twist, down, back. So legs, arm, legs. Awesome job. One more each leg and we'll rest. Cross, open. One more time. Lots of breathing. Open, come down. We're gonna stay here on our hands and our knees for this next set. Shake up those wrists. Nice flat spine. So I want you to extend your back leg. Let's do left leg, right arm. And then you're gonna rond de jambe in ballet terms, or give me a little abduction with that leg and bring it in. Other side slow. Right leg, left arm. Just the leg, little rond de jambe. Bring it back, in and reset. Okay, so let's do this a little faster. Reach, abduct, in, close. If you're locking down your core, like really bracing, this feels amazing. We're gonna take it up one notch by adding that little rotation in the arm as well. Left leg, right arm. We're gonna open the arm and the leg, bring it in. Other arm, leg and arm. Okay, let's go a little faster. Reach, everything opens, everything closes, down. Reach, everything open, everything closed. Down, one more on each side. Really lock down that core. You're getting shoulders, you're getting obliques. I'm feeling the need for a few more of these. How about you? I keep losing that right slider. This is honestly easiest for me in socks. So if you're looking for an at-home recipe, that's my favorite. Okay, one more on this last leg to even it out. Bring it in, collect, and press it back. Okay, we're gonna take this up to standing now. Get the blood pumping a little more. Just stand with our toes on the sliders. We're gonna do like a little skater lunge here. So I want your right leg to go out. You're gonna come down opposite hand to opposite foot. Just make sure your knee is not too far over your toe. Your hips are back. So let's go 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Use this first few reps while they're slow to feel like you're stretching through the hips and the inner thighs. Little faster. Slide and touch. Slide and touch. A great cue for this is just to keep your back really flat. Pick up that pace a little bit. Down. We're gonna see if we can go a little bit faster even still. Ready? Little switch, switch, switch. So my back is still staying flat. I'm almost doing a little hop through the center. Just don't go down as far if you don't want to. 5 more. 4, 3, we're going right away to a curtsy lunge. So your right leg goes back and then into a squat. Left leg, back and squat. So give yourself space so you can get nice and low. Back, a little faster still. Back, squat, back. So stay super low. So we're building that tempo. We're gonna go back to the slow one on this set because I think there's a lot of value to be had here. Ready? Juicy and low. Can you get lower? Squat, down, squat. 2 more. How low can you get? Weight in the heels, core tight, back flat, shoulders down. Again, double time. Stay low, center. Heart rate's going high, but we're low impact. 4 more. 4. We're going right away to reverse lunges here. 2. I'm just gonna face this way, nice and slow. Down, 2. I want opposite arms here, just swiftly sliding forward a little faster. Think a little bit about what we talked about when we did all our Bulgarian split squats. Hips back a little bit, gives a little more mobility through the hips. 5 more. You got it. 3, 2 more. Okay, again, we're doing this one nice and slow. Down, 2, up, 2. How amazingly full body is this? Let's do 2 more slow for good measure. Keep that spine nice and tall. All right, just 8, nice and up to tempo. 7, feel that smooth, athletic glide through your body. 3, 2 more. You're doing good. Last one. Okay, grab some water if you need. We're gonna come back to the floor. The feet are still on the sliders. We're gonna come down to a forearm plank this time. Make sure for this one you have enough room to slide your legs around to the side. So hit me with a nice solid forearm plank. First, we're gonna start just with a little body saw. Horizontally, we're gonna take it forward and back. There are a lot of cool things to find here. You can push your hands together or into the floor, but just pull your legs forward and back, forward, back. Because this is so hard, we're gonna do it a few more times slow. Back, forward. All right, a little faster, a little front, Little back. Try not to light up your hip flexors. Use your abs. This time, hips up for 2. Hips up. Down. Exhale. So I'm thinking about pushing my forearms into the floor, pulling my feet in. We're not gonna do these fast. All right, drop those knees, press it back. So I told you this was gonna be very sprint-like. I think sliders are hard enough where I want you to each set be able to like fully commit, take a break, fully commit. So we're back in. We're resuming with those hip drags, up for 2, down for 2. But now we're fresh because we had a rest. So now we get to move a little faster, a little smaller. Up, a little down. Pull. Make sure this is coming from your abs. 4 more. 4, you got it, you got it. 3, 2 more. 2, 1, rest. Oh, that was a double elbow pop for me. Deep, deep core, shoulders, serratus anterior, obliques, transverse, everything. Okay, back to forearm plank. This time send your right leg out and around, in and back, out and around, in and back. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose a slider here. In and around, try to keep that pressure. Okay, a little faster, good luck, over. I am absolutely okay if you twist your hips slightly here. Just don't lift them too high. Keep going, I lost another slider. 3, 2 more, 2. Last one. Good, bring it in. Child's pose. Bring it down. Cool, how you doing? Hopefully really well. Each set, attack it. Lots of strength. Okay, back to them to forearms. Similar, but a little less range of motion. We're gonna go both legs out, both legs in. I mean, if you're like crazy flexible and you can get like all the way out here, nah, don't do that. That would pike your hips. 2 more. Stay with me, a little faster. Out, 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 out. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. Drop your hips. Spine nice and long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and down. Take a nice deep breath. We're coming back up to the hands for a moment. We're just gonna repeat those plank jacks, and then we're gonna take away to get us to standing from here. Just follow me. Wipe your hands if they're sweaty like mine are. So attractive. All right, give me a nice high plank and hold. Make sure everything is in alignment. So we're going back to those plank jacks. Out, in, out. Belly button to spine, shoulder blades protracted, a little faster. 8. Good, just clean your floor. 4, 3, now follow me. Feet stay in, you're gonna pull them in. Stand up. Looky here, hands down. Back, little jack, out, in, up, down, out, in. Whew. Down, out, in. So we're making like a cute little circle jack with our feet, and we're doing a sneaky little burpee here. In, up, down, out, in, up, out, in. Okay, before we come to standing, stay in your plank, just knees in and out, in, out. Use your low abs here. This is amazing for those lower abdominals. 3 more, and we'll stand up. 2, 1. Oh, we did it. Great job. I need one of your sliders from here on out. Grab some water. You also need a surface that is not gonna go anywhere, like a kitchen sink or a thick, heavy piece of furniture. We're gonna pull away from it a little bit. All right, take a foot to that slider. I'm gonna do my right toes on the slider. My left leg is the leg that's being worked because it's the standing leg. So I want you to face your surface, whatever you have. Make sure you can pull back off of it a little bit. And let's get right to business. You're gonna push your hips and your leg back as you sink down into a nice big pull away plie, and then come all the way back in. So let's rock these for a little bit slow. in for 2, out. So I want you to have this great, swift, sweeping, long diagonal position. Here at the base, you should be able to access the front or the back of that front glute right here, drive into your heel. This is definitely a compound move in the respect that you're gonna use your upper body, your biceps, and your back a little bit as well. One more slow. We're gonna go all the way out, halfway in, out, in, out, in. Now when I teach this in class, I often see that we bring the back knee in. So double check that your back leg is staying straight. It's actually all the work is happening in the standing leg. Shoulders are down. Little pulses, accent goes back, back. Long spine. You're gonna keep those little pulses. Start to cross your leg over. So it's like a big old curtsy lunge, but the back leg is straight. You're gonna come in for 2, in, but slice it back on that diagonal. In, and out. Good, down. So again, you're riding that nice, smooth, slow feeling. Go a little faster all the way out, halfway in. Out, halfway in. Just like a curtsy lunge, you should be able to access a little bit more of the medial side of your glute. Go 4 more here. 3, find that power in your body. 2, 1, stay low. Pulse, down. Make sure you're rocking towards your little pinky toe so nothing gets funky. We're going back out, straight behind you. Let it burn, let it burn. 4, 3, 2, keep it there. You're gonna turn and face me, or the side, wherever you were, and I want you to rock a little lateral lunge. In for 2, out for 2. So let's just take the hand on the hip. If you're using your surface as a little guideline, just keep your stance and your arms here. Otherwise, you can feel like it's more like a true squat or a lateral lunge. So hard for me to say. By taking both the arms forward, a little faster. Up, down. Again, check and ensure that that leg that's out is straight. Straight as a board. 4 more. 3, keep that chest up. 2, we're gonna stay out, hold. Sink low. We're gonna dig a little deeper here in this position. Both hands off the bar, the piece of furniture, whatever you got here. We're just gonna let that leg burn like crazy. Slow it down, out, little in, out, little in. Anytime you keep the time under tension like this, you're breaking down muscle fibers. That's what we want. We want them to build back stronger, a little quicker. Good, 5 more. 4, you got it. 2, 1, stand up. Oh, let's stretch out this leg before we move on. So cross the standing leg over. Give it a nice little stretch. Twist in whatever way feels really great. Shake, 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 shake. Otherwise, we have nothing to lose. Let's just get right into it on the other side. Keep that momentum. Your time is valuable. Down super slow. We're going for a big, long 4, 3, 2, 1. I like feeling like someone is pulling my hips back and then that my hips squeeze all the way back in alignment under my shoulders. So big, long, swift movement. Lots of stretch there. What does that resemble? A runner's lunge, Joanna. That's what it resembles. So I'm getting a stretch. And use that butt cheek. 2 counts. Down, 2, up, 2. Gotta check on my Chipotle baby in here. Make sure she's staying in. Down for 2, down. All right, all the way out, halfway in. Keep that back leg straight. Out, halfway, out. Use the power in your upper body as well. Make sure you're not doing a lunge here. This is hips back. This is a pull back. Little pulses, back, back. Okay, things are about to get spicy. Start crossing that leg, little by little. Squeeze that tush. 4, 3, 2. In nice and slow. Let's go in, 2, cross, 2. So I'm really sitting that hip back. Keep your breath flowing. In. Pretend like I was there to grab your foot and pull it away. Out from under your center, halfway. Halfway in, all the way out. Halfway in, all the way out. Make sure your knee is way over that pinky toe. Little pulses. Out. Shoulders down, spine long. Start to traverse that little slider out and around. Oh, my leg is burning. Okay, you guys are gonna get a really good butt shot here. 2, 1. Turn around. Here we go. Down for 2. Down, 2. And I'm in white pants. Bad planning. Down, 2. I'm gonna face this way just for your eyes. Okay, a little faster. Out. In. Remind yourself. Actually, this is a good view for you to see form-wise. Weight back in the heel. So this is what it's not. Down, up. Find that little pulse. Whether or not you took those hands off of your balancing surface, take them off now. Sink a little lower. Dig deep. You're here to work for it. Okay, slow it down. Same range of motion though, tiny. Little up, down, little up. Is your butt squeezing? Is it on fire? 4 more. Weight back. 3. Chest up. 2. 8 pulses and we're out. We're back to the floor to finish out with some core. 6. Deeper, deeper, lower, lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Oh, it burns. So good. Let's take the same stretch for that leg. One leg across. Sit into your hip. Anything that feels tight, which for me is quads, we'll go ahead and stretch this so we can finish on the floor. We have some cool things for abs. I mean, everything in sliders is core focused, but just for those abs. Stretch those quads. Okay, let's hit it down to the floor. This time, your sliders are going to go under your forearms. So I like these under like the thicker part of my forearm, like the fleshier part. I hate that word, but it's appropriate here. And don't feel like you need to come all the way up back to 90 degrees or that you have to come all the way forward. You're gonna round and pull the sliders in. So you'll be in a very round position. Okay, try this with me. Knees down, forearms down, pull your core up like you're in a little rounded spine position. We're gonna slide out 4, 3, 2, hips forward, pull, back in. 4. This is like as seen on TV ab roller. Get a little faster. Over, 2, up, 2, over. 2, you can tuck your toes if that helps you. My knees are sliding a little bit on this floor, but I'm still really able to feel it. 4 more. Play with it. When you find it, you're gonna be like, hot dang, this is a great exercise. 2 more. Out. In. Okay, all the way out and stay. Make sure your hips are forward. I want you to lengthen one arm to the front and come up. The shoulders dip slightly to allow that. A little faster. Reach, pull. As you pull the elbow back in, make sure you're lifting your center. 2, slow, out. 2, in. My belly drops a little bit, but I'm still supporting the spine. 4, fast. 3, 2 more. We're gonna stay with this tempo. 8, and we rest. 8, elbow pull in. 3, pull it. 4, I was counting where. 5, pull, 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 pull. Abs in tight like you're doing a crunch from underneath. 2, 1, and sit back. Good. Take a little breather. We're gonna take the hands now to the sliders. We're working a little bit of push-up action. We're still on our knees though, so very supported. Hands to the sliders. Come forward. Let's do this first on our knees. As you get stronger, you feel free to share weight and then come all the way up if you'd like. But I prefer these staying on the knees. Okay, One elbow is gonna hug in nice and close to a tricep push-up. Come all the way back up, hold. Other side, nice and slow. Pull it up and hold. A little faster. Down, 2, up, 2. Make sure your spine stays straight. Down, up. Good way to do push-ups and clean your floor at the same time. Keep going this tempo, 4 more. Get everything you can out of this exercise. Arms, deep core. Down, 2. One more. Good, press it back. Last thing here for the core is actually for the spine and the spinal extensors. This feels so bomb for the back of the body. So come all the way flat onto the ground. Arms forward, all the way out. You're gonna turn out your legs and squeeze your butt a little bit. Okay, so tuck your pelvis on under. Ugly butt squeeze. Push into your sliders. We're gonna slide out and around. So a little back extension, and then out and around, long arms, back to the front. Again, up, 2, down, 2. Giant snow angel happening here. Face first. Okay, we're gonna get fancy. One arm goes around, other arm pulls straight in, and switch. Other arm circles. So I'm pushing quite a lot into the front arm that's pulling in. That works all these awesome deep core muscles that we forget about, like the underneath connection point of where the lat kind of hooks into the armpit. Also the serratus anterior. They have some connections there. Woo, one more each side. All right, we'll finish there. Pull your elbows in and then stay right here. I want you to press, squeeze your hips forward, push those elbows up. You're just gonna go a little down, little up, little down. So you can see my butt's working, shoulders are down, finishing off that back extension. We always think core of being the front of the body, specifically the six-pack muscles, but it's actually 360. All the parts of the front of the stomach, obliques, and back. Good. Hold as high as you can. My arms are shaking. And set it down. Ooh, my triceps are on fire. Do you feel what a full body workout that is? Let's stay here. Again, if you need to run, this is your time to check out. We're just gonna take a nice little feel-good stretch for the whole body here. So right foot forward, left hand plants into the floor. Give me a nice twist. Oh. Take that right elbow to the inside of the right foot. We're just gonna hang here. So it's kind of a more active stretch today. Since our workout with the sliders was so full body, I want you to feel very similarly through the stretch. We're just moving. Good, push the hamstring to a nice straight position, flex and point that front foot. Today, because maybe you've been doing all these stretches with me, we're going to try our little split. Actually, this would be an awesome way to use your slider. Slider on the heel, check it. So maybe you're going really small. Maybe you've never tried to do the splits before. Maybe you're a pro, I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's a fun thing to check in, be able to do. Pop it into whatever position feels good. And then you're gonna just take that leg back around, toss the other leg forward for your lunge. So let me know if you like slider workouts. I have in the past had very mixed reviews about sliders. I think they're ultra effective, but they're really hard. So let me know if you want more slider action in future programs. It's kind of a fun thing to have on hand. Open back up. Woo. Hands to the floor to the inside of that leg, little hamstring stretch. Flex and point. Ready for split on the left leg? I know I'm really open right now in my hips. I should be more square. Listen to your body, just see what's happening. Maybe you're here and you're like, do not ask me to split. That is insane, but it's fun to push yourself that way. Why not? Maybe you're gonna make a goal to get your splits now. That could be really fun. I just like to give the opportunity for fun things. Fitness should be fun, I think. All right, I hope that was hard and like a really fun, feel good, sweaty burn kind of way. And we have 2 more workouts to finish for our 21-day challenge. So see you back here soon.